Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Lillian. I make content about beauty, fashion, and lifestyle, so if you're interested in that, make sure to subscribe to my channel. In today's video, as you can see, the setup is a little different. I thought I'd go for a little more of a chill vibe type of video because I want to talk to you guys about a brand named This Is Planted. I came across their Instagram, I think in November. I saw amazing before and after pictures, so I was like, I need to try this. And I reached out to them for a collaboration because I wanted to show you guys the results as well. They were rebranding at that moment, so they said they would get back to me, and I was really happy that they did get back to me a few months ago. So they sent me their Inches oil. They have a bunch of different products. They also have a complete collection that you can use. So that comes with a leave-in, some type of spray, I believe, that moisturizes your hair, an oil, a butter. So you have a bunch of products to choose from. So in this video, I want to talk to you guys about what problems I was struggling with, how I use this oil, and the results, of course, because I did take weekly pictures. So to start off, let me tell you guys a little bit more about this oil. I have a little information card that came with the package, so let me read to you guys what it says. All growth starts with an inch. Therefore, the name of the oil is Inches. This oil is specifically formulated to strengthen your strands, mend and repair any damaged follicles, and encourage growth. It performs better combined with our other products in a routine. The oil can be added to a shampoo, conditioner, and masks for added benefits. So some of the benefits of this oil is that it helps to repair damaged follicles, it soothes the scalp and beard, and it fights off dandruff, dead skin, and flakes. It's also packed with iron, vitamin C, and vitamin A for healthy, strong hair. If you've noticed, I said scalp and beard. It's because this oil is multi-use, and also the way they market their products is very inclusive. So it's for both man and woman, which is very nice because hair loss is not just something that either men or women experience. It's something that all people experience. So yeah, this can be used for your beard, it can be used for your hair, and that's about it, I think. I mean, you could probably use it for your eyebrows, but my skin is way too sensitive for that, and as you can see, I already have full eyebrows. So let me give you guys a little bit of background information on my hair. In January, I did the big chop, as you can see, because my hair was quite damaged. I had really nice full curly hair a few years ago. To be fair, I've never had relaxer in my hair. I've always been natural. I did used to straighten my hair with a straightener, but to be honest, I didn't do it that often. So I've always had my curls out, basically. In 2019, I believe, I got passion twists done, and the hairstylist used a bunch of wax and literally coated every single piece of hair from roots to ends in the wax. The wax is called Red One wax, and it's known to be a very heavy type of wax. And when you look at the ingredients, it's not that great either. There's a lot of chemicals in there. Anyways, so my scalp reacted so bad to it. My scalp was itching. It was very irritated. Sometimes I would even have some like little wounds and scratches, and there would be blood. So yeah, it was the worst. I kept the hairstyle in for 2 weeks, I believe, because right after I came back I had exams, so I really didn't have time to take it out. But as soon as my exams were over, I took it out immediately, and I had so much hair loss. It was insane. I had so much hair loss. I literally had a bag full of hair loss. So after that, I tried to cut the damage off, you know, just cut it more and more. Get trims every few months to kind of cut the damage off and let it grow out at the same time. But it just wasn't working, because I think when you have breakage or split ends, for example with split ends, if the hair is like this, it will keep splitting up and up and up. So I think that was happening with my hair, and I think that's why I just had to do this big chop. And I also had scalp issues. Like my scalp, I have a very tender scalp on here, and I have some breakage around here on both sides. So with this oil, that was my main aim. I wanted to kind of regrow my edges back and get a fuller hairline in these corners. And I also wanted to relieve my scalp issues a bit. First of all, every time after I wash my hair, I would use this oil on damp hair. Damp hair specifically because I feel like it seals in the moisture a bit more. But I wouldn't really apply it all over my hair. I would mainly focus on my scalp. So I would focus on this area of my scalp and of course my hairline, but I didn't really apply it much here. The first week I did a hot oil treatment as well, so I applied it all over my scalp and let it sit for a few hours or overnight, I'm not sure what I did, and then wash it out the next day. After that, I just applied it about 2 to 3 times a week. Just apply it directly to my scalp and massage it for a few minutes, and then apply my leave-in to my hair to define my curls, and that was it. So that's really how I used it. I used it for 1 month and I took pictures every single week, and I really tried to focus on these parts of my hairline and my scalp here, because here it's quite sore and tender. So I used it for 2 to 3 times a week on my scalp. Sometimes it would be once a week if I tend to forget or get a little lazy, but most times it would be 2 to 3 times a week. I used to try to do it every 3-4 days basically. And as you can see, it's just over halfway. And I feel like the packaging is really good because you can just apply it directly on your scalp with this, I'm not sure what this is called, but you basically like drop it. Drop it, I mean like it's little drops coming out of it. And when I do my edges, by the way, I used to use only water. Thank God my edges, like my baby hairs, are not that hard to handle. So I would either use water, leave-in, or this oil. Also, one more thing I want to say is I do trim my hair regularly. Even in that 1 month, I think I've trimmed it once or twice because I want to keep my hair short. I don't like it when it gets longer than this. So that's why I've been trimming it. I didn't use this oil to see overall hair growth. I really focused on my hairline. So that's why I was just trimming my hair, because I didn't really care about the overall growth. But I definitely trimmed it a few times. So it's definitely growing. And I noticed that this part especially is growing more than these parts, which makes sense because I'm applying the oil on this part mainly. And also, this is not just for natural hair. This can also be used for European hair types or any other hair types. When you go on their Instagram, you will also see different hair types and different results. So as I was speaking to the owner of This Is Planted, she told me that the results can vary between persons because, of course, it's a personal matter. Some people, their hair grow fast, like they will have 2 inches of hair growth in 1 month without even using all these extra type of things. My hair grows pretty fast, but it's just the hairline, as I said, that I want to work on. Okay, so now that I've talked about what I was struggling with and how I use this product, let's go into the results. I'll put a picture up right here of what it looked like on day 1. So as you can see, my hair is very thin. My hairline, it goes back quite a bit in my corners, and I have a lot of short hairs there as well. So you can see that I experienced a lot of breakage in those areas because the hairs don't even get long. So I'm not sure if it's hair loss or just breakage. Maybe it could be a combination of both, because even when I'm massaging my hair here, I do get a few hairs on my hand. Please ignore my skin, by the way. But yeah, this is day 1. This is on April 15. I tried to take the pictures while my hair was in the same state. So just applied the oil, and after applying the oil, I would take a picture. But as you can see here, the hairs are like under my hand a little, so they're like a bit sleek back. So that's why you can see a bit of it looks a bit different. But yeah, after 1 week, I haven't noticed much on the picture. But what I do notice is that my scalp feels less irritated. It feels more moisturized. It doesn't feel as itchy. That is one major difference that I noticed when using this oil. Before using this oil, I had a lot of itchiness. because of the tender and sensitive scalp. I think my scalp was just dry. So when I started using this oil, my scalp felt much more moisturized, and therefore I did not experience much itchiness. So that is 1 week after using the oil. Now we're going to go into 2 weeks after using the oil, which looks like this. And I feel like I do see a little bit of thickness, but I don't see that much yet. By this time, I was really noticing that the itchiness was gone and that my scalp felt much more moisturized. I wish that I could use the oil like every day, but because my scalp is so sensitive, it won't handle the buildup. So I have to wash my hair twice a week. But yeah, I felt like I did see a little bit of new hair growth, but as I said again, not much. Okay, so 3 weeks after using the oil, I see a much bigger difference. I see that my hair appears to be much more thicker. So that is one thing that I loved. Like, when I saw this, when I compared this picture to the day one picture, I was like, it's finally working. On the first picture, you could see how far back it would go. But after 3 weeks, you can see that it has become much fuller and it's not as deep into my hair anymore. So this is 4 weeks after, so exactly 1 month after, May 16. I do see that my hairline appears to be a bit fuller and thicker, but I do have to say I expected a little more, only because of the results that I saw on their social media. But as the owner told me as well, the results vary per individual, so you can't expect the same results. I think that if I keep using this oil, I will keep seeing a more thicker hairline. So as I said, it's about halfway, just under halfway now. So I'm definitely going to keep using this oil. I think I'm going to try to use it either a little more often or just do hot oil treatments weekly to kind of encourage more hair growth in the hairline. But looking at the pictures, I don't see a huge difference. But the way I experienced it is that, first of all, my itchiness is gone, and second of all, I do see that my hairline appears a little fuller. I think that if I would use this oil consistently for like 6 months, I would notice a big difference for sure. Let me show you guys some before and after pictures that are on their website. So this one, for example, shows the before and after in 7 weeks. That is a lot. And that's why I think that if I keep using this oil, I will see better results. Overall, I would recommend this oil because I do actually see and experience a difference in my hair and in the health and the condition of my scalp, basically. Here is another before and after picture from their Instagram. This one has 4 months in between, and as you can see, it's the same area as me. So I feel like this is quite a sensitive area. Even me, when I touch it, it feels quite sore. So that was my review of the Inches Hair Growth Oil by This Is Planted. Shout out to This Is Planted for sponsoring this video, and make sure to follow them on Instagram to see all the before and after pictures of their amazing customers. If you want to see an update of when I finish this bottle, I will post it on my stories, so keep an eye out for that and follow me on Instagram at @LilliansEggGuy. Overall, I really love this oil. I'm gonna keep on using it because I just feel so relieved that my itchiness is gone and that my hairline actually appears to be more fuller. So I'm very happy with that, and I can't wait to see the results when I finish this bottle. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any more questions, please feel free to leave a comment down below. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!